brand new promo in Cut 26, the Fresh Faces content. Let's briefly go over the champions, how all the program works, and then we'll go into the market implications of everything. Starting off with your starter pack player, Maurice West. He's going to begin at an 80 overall and require these objective tokens to upgrade him. I'll be honest, he's not the greatest player. He's got good like block, shed, finesse move, power move when you upgrade him, but it's going to take a little bit. The way you earn these objectives is by doing all the weekly objectives in Fresh Faces, and that does grant you 1 token. This also does imply this is going to be a multi-week program. I would say at least 3 to 4 weeks. I think there's 4 objective tokens you need. So I wouldn't really say maybe it's 4 weeks, but that would be a little bit long. I would expect it to be probably a 2 to 3 week program at the minimum. But let's just get into our champions. We won't really go over the heroes. The heroes were in the one of the pre-order packs. The only new hero they added was an 83 overall free safety. Champions are really, really good. Starting out with Mike linebacker, Nikai Hill Green. He's from Colorado. 83 speed. That's been kind of the speed rating of all the Mike linebackers they've released this year. There's only 1 Mike linebacker, I believe, or 2 that have 84 speed. They're base elites. 85 overalls. Also, since they're promo cards, they are going to get 1 and 2 tier buckets, although they do not unlock all the abilities because there's some stat threshold ones at like 75, 80, and 85 overall you need for the stat rating. So certain cards aren't going to get certain things, like Jaden Ott, for example, the new running back, Cal transfer now at Oklahoma. He's not going to get arm bar because his stiff arm, I believe, is not an 80 overall, but he's 85 speed. Honestly, we have a lot of running backs in the game. You have I just got my crossover Eric Dickerson. We got the Barry LSU running back the other day. So got a lot of options at running back. For receiver, we got 2 wide receiver champions. One is better than the other. The first one, if I can find the image of the wide receiver, where is it? Kevin Concepcion, wide receiver for Texas A&M. He's going to be 85 speed, but he is only 5'11". The other wide receiver, Nick Anderson, LSU player. He is going to also be 85 speed, but he is 6'4". He is a very, very large human being, and he might be the overall wide receiver 1. I know we have Squirrel White at 86 speed, but he's a little bit shorter. So Nick Anderson, man, he might be wide receiver 1 overall. And then we got another left tackle, 85 overall. We now have technically 3 85 left tackles in the game that are from promos. We'd like to see some other offensive lineman positions get some love. And then at the cornerback spot, we've got Mansour Delani. He had an 84 base card, but now he has an 84 speed and 85 man coverage there. And I believe that is it for the champions. Now moving on to the LTDs, we have got Mark Ingram, running back, a little bit slower than the other running backs that have been released, 84 speed, but he does get the armbar ability. Only one of 2 running backs, the other one being Ricky Williams to get that. And then the other LTD is cornerback Julian Humphrey, 86 speed, 85 man coverage, 86 excel. Unfortunately, does not get the ball hawk. I think he gets ball hawk. Does not get the house call ability. Only the Icy Hopkins so far has that for defensive backs. But that is your cards in the game. As for your store offers, they do seem to drop a ton of different options. Few B&D coin packs, some coin packs that I'm not really going to open really ever. Of course, you got the booster packs, the step offers. You've got the general offers where if I can, or no, I think it would probably be in the featured tab. Here we go. Yeah, bunch of actually coin options for Fresh Faces. You also have some point options there. Training offers, I will say they're being a little bit sneaky with the training offers. They started for names of the game at 85 plus at 1500, then for standouts on a Wednesday went to 1525, and now Friday 1590. So they're slowly but surely raising the price on just the 85 plus champion. I get it, there's 6 champions in Fresh Faces, or there might be 8. I don't know if that number, let me actually recount them on my screen. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we have 6 champions. So I mean, that's why, but I mean, standouts only had 4, I believe, and name of the game only had 4. Maybe because standouts is getting 2 more this Saturday, that's why it's a little bit more, but still, they're hiking up the prices a little bit. Don't worry. I'm noticing. Personally, I'm noticing. And my rolls today weren't that bad. I think I ended up opening 5. I actually can show you the cards. One of the cards I actually just bought, the one wide receiver, Scorsian, I've been trying to flip. But my other wide receivers or pulls, I pulled 2 of the middle linebacker, pulled the corner, and then I believe I have the Nick Anderson. The Nick Anderson actually might have sold for me. I think he sold. I posted him for like 330,000 coins. He sold, and then I also pulled Jaden Ott, who I listed up for 150, I believe. Let me go see if I've sold him. really, really quick. Let's see. Jaden, yeah, looks like Jaden not sold for 150k. This, oh no, this Concepcion, I think I said a different name. I think I bought it for 180 or something. I'm trying to flip him, but my pulls were decent. Haven't pulled an LTD in a few days, but the rerolls still are really good if you're willing to grind out and buy training at the bare minimum. It's a grind, but it is fun to do. If you want extended coverage of the market and how I make my coins, subscribe to the Coin Bible exclusively on coinbible.gg. Link in the description. Gauntlet is also live for the first time, although I believe there is a visual bug, or it might just be a bug in general, where if an opponent does quit, it's not showing up as you getting the win. Like, it's acting like you did not play the game. I don't know if that's a visual bug, or it's just counting. It's just not showing right in the bottom right. If you're in a season, it'll show bottom right, like your wins and losses, stuff like that. We also did get a new solo challenge event, and I can give some comms on it. It is pretty much 3 quarters. You supposedly start at the 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Quarters are 3 minutes long. Wait, no, I'm going to the wrong one. Solos, it's all confusing. It's in events, and I'm just getting auction sales after auction sale. It's getting quite annoying trying to record this. Here we go. We've got the transfer debut. I don't actually know what the lineup requirement is. I probably have to have a few fresh faces players, which I don't. But the rewards are pretty simple. Again, it's essentially a 3-minute quarter game, 9 minutes total. And of course, you can probably just put on shoe clock, and all you need to do is get the wins. And every 5 wins, you're going to essentially get an 80 or an 83 plus overall B&D fresh faces pack. I will say, man, I think these rewards would be really, really cool if you could just use BNDs in the collection sets. Because the thing is, like, those rewards are cool, and I'm sure you'll be able to pull 83s and eventually some 85 overalls in those packs. But man, it would be really cool if we could actually utilize this, like, these collection sets they put in the game. Like here, just the elite set, right? If you get all 8 of the 80 overalls, you get a token. Eventually, the tokens will be put in for a little 200,000 coin reward. You get them back, of course, as sellable. That is good, but it would be really cool to throw your BNDs in this set and get some value back for them if you're not going to use them in your team, because if you quick sell them, their trading amount is only 1/4. It's so low, it's not even really, you're not getting any. It's like you're quick selling a 70 overall. So I'm going to keep saying it probably in every single video. Let us put BNDs in sets. At least let us put us in the collection sets, because like it's the whole point. You're trying to collect all the overalls of a certain promo, and it would be really cool if you played out these solo challenges, these solo events, and you collected all these 80 overall BND cards, all the different ones, and you know, you can get a little bit of a reward from that. But that is like your solo challenges, all the stuff going down with the new content. Let's hop on over to the market. So the other day, actually yesterday, we got a theme team make right now. I didn't have a theme team, but anybody who had a theme team with the +2 speed, they got their coins refunded because they went from +2 speed down to +1. They forgot to kind of mention, or they messed up the way it was released. So the market was pretty expensive yesterday, and today, well, it's down, you could say, right now at the current moment for some positions, especially like receiver. If you've been waiting to buy a receiver, now is that time. You're probably best off buying Nick Anderson and Concepcion, but if you wanted any of these other receivers, they're going to be their cheapest right now. People are panic selling them every single minute. I've bought a Ryan Williams for my team and stuff like that. Corner also has a position because we got another corner today. If you're looking to pick up a corner, today's probably the day. Now, you will notice a lot of the older promo cards have gone up. That's because training has gone up in value. And, well, people are also going to be only opening the new reroll and not necessarily the names of the game. So if you go look at names of the game, right, even the left tackle and the right edge are 140k. The free safeties up to 190. Rayola's up to 276k. And, well, those are the only 4 ones. Let's go to standouts now. You'll see the Barry card is really only cheap because we also got another running back today. But the right and left edge now look to be above 170. The left edge isn't even on the block. The Miami guy. Let me see if I can see where he's at. No, he's the right edge. I messed that up. But yeah, he doesn't even look like he's on the auction house at the current moment. But man, market has spiked on these old promo cards. Hopefully you got them and you picked. Yeah, he's not even on the block right now. That's what I was trying to say. He is not up. The corner probably is like still around 150, 160 because we got another corner today. But yeah, the older promo cards, definitely something to look into investing wise for the next few days. But yeah, he's even up to 200. Okay, Ben Hanks the third. So if you had these cards on your team and stuff, I would say this kind of market spike is probably only going to last until Saturday night. I would assume Alumni on Sunday is going to drop the market back down. Also, right, with Gauntlet starting, everybody's trying to upgrade their team, you know, supercharge, pack-a-punch their team, And that's why you're seeing these 85 overall cards, which they were not bargains, but they were really good for their overall, right? Buying these guys at 100k, great for their overall. They've definitely rebounded in price a little bit. You could probably expect maybe then, again, Fresh Faces cards to probably rise maybe like Monday or Tuesday, but we'll see how their market is affected over the next few days. But yeah, the initial flooding is definitely gone from the Fresh Faces 85 overalls. But yeah, like I said, if you've been waiting to pick up a running back, probably a wide receiver, a corner, maybe a left tackle, right, with the new cards today is probably that day. And the market overall as a whole might be a little bit cheap right now, but especially like I mentioned, actually that Jeremiah Love was up for really, really cheap. Did that say 140k? I know it's the base card, but I've been able to sell Jeremiah Love base for like 200. I think I will go buy that if it's still there. 135. Was it 135? I swear in my eyes it was 140, but I will pick up this one for 135. I don't care that it's been up for 15 minutes. I know this card can sell for, 30 to 40k more than that. Let me go check. I swear there was another one that got posted for 140. Maybe I'm seeing things at this point. But yeah, auction house right now might be a little bit cheap because people are panic selling older cards, trying to buy the new content cards. But you've seen with the old promo cards, they've gone up in price, and probably throughout today and Saturday, the market is going to keep rising as people build up their teams for Gauntlet. And then Sunday will be the day it kind of falls back down to normal prices, as I think Alumni, I'm pretty sure it's essentially just replacing Legends. And we'll see how many cards we get. I would expect at least 6 champions, but potentially 8. So a lot of positional markets are definitely going to be affected on Sunday by the Alumni content. But yeah, like I said, up to you. You can keep the expensive champions, or you can sell them back and kind of collect your profits if you bought them over the past few days. But I think that's really all. There's not that much to talk about with the market, right? New content, new events, all that sort of thing. I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace.